gosh. Now, normally today, I would do the little thing I've been doing in the past, recently. But today I've just been so busy, and as much as I love my little thing that I created, I am pretty tired and exhausted, and that would be another thing to set up. So today you'll get the classic thingy that I do. You guys probably can hear how exhausted I am. Thank you, Tay, for contributing 4,000 points. You have no idea how much that means to me. Also, get that gun out of my face. Get that little pew pew out of my face. I want to see that. Without further ado, let me start this. Where is that? Ah! There I am. There I am, in all my femi goodness. I hate that. Why'd I say that? That sounds really good.
I don't know why you said that, but I'd like it if you didn't say it again.
that made me feel not good inside.
Femi goodness. Is it like, it makes it sound like it's like a vitamin.
Milky the dance down. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? My favorite thing is when people come into chat and they use their own emotes. Because I can just get to see the most cursed things. Like, for instance, using when Tay uses Milky the Funny mixed with Milky the Seas. And you just see that face with the gun. And it's just like, I see. Milky's emotes encapsulate me. I'm glad they do. Val's Femi goodness. Ugh. Please don't make it a shirt. Well, also, guys, I have a bit of a deeper voice today, so that'll be a little bit fun. But anyway, Phantom, how are you doing today?
I'm alive.
Yeah?
I think.
How long?
Oh shit! Wait, no, I'm not.
Oh, that's because you're a phantom.
Yep.
Get it? Wait. There we go.
Oh god. Another day of unlife.
Another day of
Successfully unlived.
Yay! This random person by the name of Shirayuki Ren. You guys will know. You guys know who that is. You'll see who that is. Donated 2,000 points. Guys, we're so close. Only about 3,000 more points, and then you get to decide what stream I get to do. I bet you guys feel good. Bet you guys feel happy. Yeah. You guys. Wait. Hold on. You guys, the audience. But yeah. Anywho, how dare you contribute 4,600 to that total? Now we're at 22,705. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Hotel Trivago. Yeah. So why don't we talk about our last VOD stream, and we'll talk about our next VOD stream. So our last VOD stream, I have to pull up my schedule because, contrary to popular belief, I don't have all of my guests like in order memorized. I know who was on my, show. I don't remember the times, such as right now, just because, again, yesterday I worked a 19-hour workday. That was a lot of fun. And by a lot of fun, I am really sore and I'm really exhausted. But guess what? I have a Dr. Pepper here after I donated plasma, which if you donate plasma, don't drink caffeine after you donate plasma. That's not good because it can expand the blood vessels inside your body, and it can make it so that you are more prone to bruising after the needle gets, after the hole in your arm is trying to heal. So, I'm doing it because I'm okay with doing it after my second donation of the week. That way, I have to wait like 5 days anyway to donate again. So by that time, the wound will be healed and the bruise will be going away. So yeah, fact of the day. So, but last time we had Blueberry Tay, and Blue is always fun to talk and interact with. Like she's a ball of energy, to say the least. Like, I've been chiming into more of her streams recently over the past few days, and I find out that one of her redeems, especially when she plays Dead by Daylight, I love it so much. It's a Mrs. Doubtfire redeem. and I love it so much, cause it's when Pierce Brosnan is choking on like I can't remember what he had. I think it was like pepper. And he was choking on pepper because he was allergic to it, and or maybe it was shellfish. I think it was not pepper. I think it was like shellfish. And he did that, and Robin Williams just runs across, jumps over tables. He's like, look out, dearie, help is on the way. And it's just, I love it, because then she immediately runs to the nearest person to help them. It's the funniest thing, and I love it. But yeah, she was a lot of.
Her teams are getting there.
Yeah.
She we did spark an RR redeem to be created, but it is yeah, it is exceptionally high.
That's good. That's good. Know your worth, guys. Sorry, I had to.
They should be free.
I had to take a sippy sip
for the people.
I'm not a blueberry though. Blueberry chai. So yeah, our next guest will be Abbott Internal. And if you know that name, if you know that name, Abbott Internal, or just Abbott, is another member of Project Asteria.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, Schmoozer. Oh, I like the little emoticon you got there. But yeah, Abbott is another member of Project Asteria. So that means that I will have 3 people from Project Asteria on my show, which I find really fun.
Awesome.
It seems like every person who is part of that group, they're just really fun. So if our previous 2 members of Project Asteria were anything to go off of, Abbott will be a lot of fun to do. And he's been doing a lot of work recently, so really look forward to that on February 9th at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So join us then. It'll be so much fun. But without further ado, I talked too much, and I do that all the time. Why don't we get on with talking about our guest today? So, I get to talk with a lot of people all around the world. And because of this, you learn a lot of things, and you come to understand a lot of different cultures and a lot of different backgrounds that people come from. And it always blows my mind because you push aside that American mindset of just like there is the American globe, like Thank you.
Well, the American.
Thank you for the 10 or the 100 bits. You threw 100 at me. With that, I get your drift, Hive. But like, if you look at the globe according to America, it's just the United States of America and then water all around. And so since doing this show, I thought I was pretty worldly before, but getting to actually talk with more people who are either from the UK, who are from more of the Middle Eastern area, or in this case, Asia, it's super cool to see how that content creation process changes, but also kind of remains the same from place to place. So with that, why don't I actually get into introducing our wonderful guest? So today, we will be welcoming a very... Pardon me. I just think back to Blue. She is, pardon me. He is a very good blue boy. He loves gaming, One Piece, and gaslighting. We're gonna have to talk about that. Unless he's referring to the movie Gaslight, which was a play, or which was a movie based on a play called Angel Street. But I'm not gonna get into that. Everyone, please welcome the wonderful variety streamer that is Shirayuki Ren. Oh, the internet doesn't want to work! Look at that! Ren, you look like you're covered in ants!
Maybe he likes
what?
ants.
Oh shit! I'm muted. I can talk now. What?
Yes, and your model your model looks like it's covered in ants.
Oh,
It's a feature.
fuck.
It's a feature.
All right.
Oh shit.
Why we do this? Just for now. But before we go to a PNG, whale.
Yeah, I have a really cute whale. I love him.
We'll still have the collab cam there in case, but for now, this is what I will do. Because I'm so well prepared, guys. Can't you tell? Quiz me.
Can't you see?
Hold on. Hey, Ren. Can you send me
Yeah?
your link?
Wait, does Fugi not have you? Are you using
Grab it
Fugi
straight
right
off
now?
of Fugi.
Oh, I know
Okay.
the deal is. Hey guys, we're
Oh, okay.
no,
I can
I know
give
what the
it to you.
problem is.
Hold
I
on.
know what the problem. I think I know what the problem is.
What's the problem?
I'm logged in the wrong account.
Are you
Well,
logging the wrong?
Yeah.
The
well,
wrong Fugi?
well, I am getting that set up. This is the. Let's just ask our first question. And that.
Yeah.
And that is how much scuff is going to. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Could be our first question.
maximum stuff.
Ren, who are you, and what is your story?
Oh shit. So my story, I started off not VTubing actually. I streamed like a few years back.
Oh, that's
and
a
I did like
really cute PNG.
Oh yeah, thank you. I had a really good artist make it.
Hey, Nepo,
shit.
welcome. So yeah, you were saying.
Oh, yeah. But so, basically, I used to stream, but like they were really, really bad. So like, if you look at my content now and like back then it was literally like click the start streaming button, and then worry about the problems later.
Oh my god.
And like it's kind of the same as now, but now because I worried about the problems later, I fixed those problems.
I thought
like,
you
and
were.
then it piled up, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought that you were talking about, like, I thought you were talking about my stream. Just
You thought he was ripping on you?
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I respect you so much because of that. That is.
Ren just came in and started tearing into Val like this. He's like, I'm gonna fucking own this stream. Check this out. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna come in totally unprepared and claim that it's not my fault because I was up late, and it just like just dig into you.
You gotta throw caution to the wind.
Fucking balls for that, dude.
Hold on. You know, if that's how this is gonna be, I'm just gonna. And I know where our guest needs to go if that's the case.
Oh yeah.
Behind the couch.
What? No.
This is now your show.
Okay, now we're talking. Now we're finally talking.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now I'm your co-host.
Yeah.
So just so you know, so what comes with me as a co-host is that you have to talk about how great my muscles are, and then we can kiss behind the desk after the stream. That's how this works.
Yeah.
Just want to make you aware of the the general way that this runs.
How about a kiss now?
I would love a hollow purple. Never mind. I'm not gonna complete that sentence. I thought about that for a minute, and yeah, maybe I should have. Might not be the best idea ever, you know.
That's all right. I respect it.
Yeah.
You gotta know when to bring it back in.
Hold on, I have.
But let's go ahead and ask the first question while Val is getting some more stuff.
We asked the first question.
Oh.
Did you ask the first question already?
Yeah. Here is that hollow orpal for you. There you go. Yes.
Oh my god.
That's for you.
My god.
The first question not gonna be how much stuff can we possibly fit into the stream?
Yeah.
Too much, perhaps. Too much.
It's a very professional stream, guys.
Yeah.
Sonic Rider simply beckons. Guys, look, hollow purple is the moon.
Yeah, so Val, how long have you been streaming? Like, now you're finally like
back behind the couch. Hold on.
No.
Back behind the couch you go.
Hey, I liked it.
No.
Actually,
No.
Ren, you think about starting up a VTuber talk show? Do you need a co-host?
Oh yeah. Tomorrow I'm starting it actually.
Oh, dude,
Look
that's
out
crazy.
for VOD 2.0. That would be my podcast.
That's a great name.
Right. I thought about it like for 2 seconds.
Let me cancel
like it was
my
the
stream
perfect
for
thing ever.
tomorrow, and
It was the most perfect thing ever.
we'll get to talking about that.
Yeah.
Well, how do you like the view behind the couch? Just peeking out.
I'm just glad I can see over the couch into the camera, because yeah, I've had this situation where because like I'm like low-key kind of short, like my friends and I, we were trying to look over a fence, right?
Yeah.
And like they were all looking at this one thing, I can't remember what it was, and they were like, yo, look at that thing, it's crazy. And I was like, dude, I can't see over the fence, like that's so messed. Like they were doing that, well, I was with them. Like, can you imagine how messed up that is, you know? Like this is heightist, this is ableist, you know?
Oh, Bongo Cat. I freaking love Bongo Cat. Pardon me, guys. I get distracted very easily, as you can
Too
tell.
easily.
Yeah. Well, let me get
All right.
you.
So you say you're short. How short are we talking here?
Okay, like I think I'm like short in terms of like American standards, I would say.
Oh yeah.
I'm like 168 centimeters, just like
But how many freedom units?
5'7".
5'7".
5'7" freedom units. Yeah. 5'7". I think it's 5'7".
That's not too bad. I mean, that's definitely on the shorter side, but that's not that bad.
You said 163
Okay, yeah.
centimeters.
No. 67, 68.55.
Oh, it's 68.5 meters. Right? You're that tall?
Oh, yeah. I'm freaking humongous, actually.
I am actually a skyscraper.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So
You realize you could be anything. You didn't have to be a building.
Yeah.
all right, you wanna know?
Could be a.
You wanna know how tall I am? I'm 100 and
How tall are you?
190 centimeters.
That's insane. That's like the tallest person I've ever known in my school. And like he doesn't reach that high, which is crazy.
For those
you know?
for those that don't know, that is 6'3". So I am tall. I'm very tall.
Is that considered tall in the States? Is that
That's
considered? Or wait,
that is-
are you in the States?
Yes.
It's taller than average, yeah.
That is considered very tall.
Oh shit.
I would consider
okay.
look, my cousins are 6'7", 6'8".
That's what my
I am-
oldest brother is 6'7".
Yeah, that is very tall.
But
Oh my god.
considering the American,
6'7".
We also have some people who are like just, I mean, we play basketball over here.
Mhm.
Like, we've got some crazy individuals. I know Val is one of them, but like,
I know, I'm just
we've
crazy.
got people that are like encroaching 7 feet.
well, 7 foot. That's
It's
just a normal.
insane.
That's just a normal center in basketball.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is insane. That's so insane to hear.
Like
Holy shit.
he's in like Gianni Antetokounmpo. I think he's Gianni Antetokounmpo height. He's a really good. Oh no, dang it, he was 6'11". I was really close. So Gianni Antetokounmpo is a very good basketball player from Greece, and he currently plays for a U.S. basketball team called the Milwaukee Bucks. And he is I want to say he's a forward. But he's very good. So, and I was one
That's
off.
not a real name. You made up that name.
I did-
You're so right. You called him out.
I did not make up that name. His name.
You caught him.
So here you go. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Giannis. I saw him in NBA 2K once.
Shortest of all the brothers. Yeah, goddamn.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So
In Indonesia, like we have a basketball like
yeah.
like basketball all-star teams, like, right? Where like we have tournaments between Indonesian schools and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you're 6'2" and above, you're like all-star level. You're like the top of the top. You're the cream of the crop, literally. So the height is insane. Like,
Let's see. So
That's
like
so
what do you guys
awesome.
eat that make you guys salty? Is it just genetics?
So
Holy moly.
it's a mix of genetics, but it's also a mix of diet. Because the thing is, I am German, Scottish, and Norwegian, and Norwegians are very tall. And so I also had a fairly healthy. It's false. I can type fake words too. Prove it. I ate a pretty stable diet where I had, like my mom would cook like steak or beef or chicken like once a week, and then we'd have like semi-healthy meals, because sometimes we just have like fast food like once a week because it was just easier because we all had busy schedules. But I think the biggest thing was I drank a lot of milk growing up, and some people can drink it, some people can't, but ultimately it does come down to genetics, but certainly what you eat and how you grow up can influence that. Also, the average height for a male in the U.S. is, what is that? Crumdangle Marblegemif is more of a real name than the one he said.
That's my favorite actor.
My partner also drank milk like water growing up. See? So I'm the youngest of 4 brothers, and the thing is that whenever my mom would go out for groceries, she would end up buying like 8 gallons of milk a week. Because we all drank milk.
8 gallons?
8 gallons. So we would, a week.
Holy shit.
Because we would all drink milk. She was the only one that didn't because she was lactose intolerant. But my dad drank milk. My older brothers drank milk. I drank milk. We all drank milk with dinner. And that we had it for cereal and we had it for dinner. Because it was just good to have with dinner.
Oh, cereal too. I see. Yeah.
Unless you're
so you guys
Phantom,
literally,
which you don't have
drink
it.
so much milk. It's so much milk. Yeah.
I have cereal. It's not that cereal doesn't exist. It's there. Look.
So there's cereal and then there's dry cereal.
Yeah.
Dry cereal?
Yeah, you have dry cereal is cereal without milk.
Milk on the side, baby. It's the same meal. It's just in a different
That
orientation.
doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. What does that mean?
Is this why I'm short? Because I hate milk.
Probably. Milk hater. You're disgusting.
Milk hater. That's an interesting thing. Dry cereal is better than sopping cereal. Well, don't drench the entire thing in milk. Like if you're filling the cereal bowl all the way up to the top, you were like 6'5" in your prime. There's no way. You and I are the same height. You're not saying you shrunk. I refuse to believe.
6'5" in my prime.
We're the same age.
I don't know. I don't know why you're coming down on him just because he's taller than you, dude.
He's not taller than me. We're the same height.
Yeah, but in his prime he was.
Well, we're the same age.
Dude, I don't get what you're getting.
I'm 5'2" on a good day.
What is a good day? Wouldn't
You hurt your back.
Look, when you're measuring your height though, that like days of the month might matter, because the gravitational pull of the moon, and as someone who felt short all their life, right? Like I can attest to this, where on different times of the day, like you'll be taller, so you have to account for that when you're measuring your height.
Yes,
you can't measure willy-nilly. Like your height's not always gonna be the peak.
Yes.
Sometimes it's taller, sometimes it's shorter.
So
I'm normally 6'1", but Mercury's in retrograde, therefore tonight I am 6'3".
Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's important. It's like it has more grounds for science than astrology, maybe.
Your spine. Yeah. So what happens is, chat. The older you get, the less elasticity your muscles have, and especially with the compression that happens between your spine, each spinal column and vertebra. What'll happen is, it's the same reason why your skin starts to sag as you get older, is because suddenly these tissues and these membranes are starting to break down. They're not as elastic and not as strong. Also, thank you, Grease, for contributing to the stream. What'll happen is, especially in your spine, is all those vertebrae will start to compress and because they've been grinding on each other, because there's a little bit of a cartilage between each of the vertebrae. And so as you get older and the more active you are, it'll start to grind down if you don't take care of it. And so people get older, and then they start to get pulled down to the earth a little more because their back gets compressed. My dad was also 6'3", and now he's only 6'1". But then again, my dad is very old. So, yeah, your biology lesson for the day. Your body does actually have minuscule changes in height throughout the day, as weird as it sounds.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
I was going to make a sex joke, and I decided not to.
Weird. Not the sex joke. No, not the sex joke. Just the idea that like your body could change throughout the day.
Tell that
It's
to
a
my
weird
wife. Anyway, that joke didn't make any sense. So the U.S. average male height is 5'9" tall. So that means I am an entire half foot taller than the average. And let me tell you something. I'm planning my trip to Japan, later this year. And one of the things I'm not excited for is because I'm 6'3", I will tower over everyone there.
Yep.
And
Yep.
because I am a white male, I will also stick out like a sore thumb because I am not pasty white, but like I'm just a white guy who's tall and wide because I play basketball, and so I'm a big dude, and I'm just not looking forward to sticking out like a sore thumb. And then the biggest thing is having to go through doorways.
Guys, can you imagine a VTuber who doesn't want attention? I think he's capping hard right now.
Oh, he's capping. That's cap.
Val's pretty fly for a white guy.
Dude, I went to Japan with my friend, and I think he was about the same height as you, but he was also like really big, and so like he couldn't fit on like chairs and stuff, like because the chairs are really small in Japan. A lot of the chairs are really small.
It's like sitting in a chair for a preschooler.
Yeah, that's messed up. That I fit perfectly in that chair, I'll have you know. So like don't ever say something like that. That's so messed up.
All right, so let me get a tape measure and measure the chair I'm sitting in. Because
oh god, here we go.
What do you mean here we go? What do you mean here?
Val's measuring things.
I can't find my tape measure. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh. I found my Clorox wipes. I don't know where my tape measure is. That's embarrassing. Oh well. So I'm sitting in a very like a nice wide leather chair. Cause my biggest thing that I like to do like on chairs is I like to actually sit with my I found it. I like to sit with my leg like sitting on my leg on a chair. Like a half cross-legged. Let's see. So let's see, this chair is approximately, so if I do it from that to that, this chair is 2 feet wide. Like the seat in which I sit in is 2 feet wide, which that is a wide chair.
Yeah.
And then if you look at it from where the armrests are, it's about 2.5 feet. So I have a big chair, and let me tell you something, it is super comfy. Get good chairs, people. That's my biggest advice. What are we measuring? My failure as a human.
I think he's measuring his couch that he keeps referring to as a chair.
It doesn't have a tape measure with arms reached all times. Yeah, the chair. It's about an average. It's about average measurement. So.
Your chair? Are we still talking about chairs right now?
Yes. So yeah, but. Is what it is. So, why don't we kind of move past the whole measurement saga of this stream?
Sure.
So, you say that you were talking about that you're in and from Indonesia. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, what does the content sphere look like in Indonesia compared to somewhere like the US, for example?
So Indonesia, I think Indonesia's content actually isn't bad, because like content creators have like they've been able to adapt pretty well to the online series, just because it's a really big place, and Indonesia responds well to sarcasm, because there are some languages that don't respond well to sarcasm, right? Like I think Japanese has like no sarcasm at all. Built into their language.
Literally cannot have sarcasm because the intonation dictates the word.
Yeah, stuff like that. So it's like Indonesia was able to adapt pretty well when it comes to content or like funny content. And I think Indonesian content is actually even way more sarcastic than like Western content, like American content, stuff like that. So I think it's really good. Yeah.
I would have thought we'd be the sass masters.
The sass masters.
Oh, no, let me tell you, if you understand Indonesian, the sarcasm levels in Indonesia is different. Like I think Western or like just internet humor in a like an English context has a lot. They're stronger like in the sense of like meta humor. If you guys know what I mean. I'm getting kind of deep right now. Yeah, but for Indonesian humor, it's a lot of sarcastic humor, and it doesn't really go into meta at all. Yeah.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because something I've been noticing a lot more is just how prevalent humor is changing among like newer and younger individuals. For instance, it ranges from mean-spirited to sarcastic, and it's really interesting to see how that level of like attitude and comedy kind of change. Because I was watching a stream with like an older individuals, probably in their 30s, and you see how they handle jokes and how they handle things, and it tends to be much more grounded. And I'm not saying this for everyone, of course, everybody's different. It's just from what I've seen in my experience, that the individuals, they're just like, you know, telling very, very grounded, you know, humor and jokes and all that. And then I see this, like, this 18-year-old, this, like, 16 or 18-year-old on social media. I'm just like, they're just telling us mean-spirited things and just sarcastic things. I'm like, wow, that's just mean. That's just not funny. And so
I love that content. Like,
yeah,
I think that's, yeah, I don't know why. It's something about like being mean sarcastically, like it resonates with me. It resonates with my soul, you know.
So in Indonesia, what are the official languages of Indonesia?
Official would be Bahasa Indonesia, which just translates to Indonesian language. And then probably the second most spoken one after that would be Javanese. So that would be like the second quote unquote official. I don't think it's official, because it's like, it's kind of like a regional dialect, but it is the second most widely spoken one.
Yeah, because we kind of spoke about it a little bit before, is that you know, because you're from Indonesia, you speak like better than most English speakers I know. And
oh yeah.
And so because of that, it's making me think, like, what are these distinct differences in speaking your native tongue versus speaking language like English that translate into your streaming? Because if I were to start speaking French on my stream, well, all of a sudden it would be a bit jarring and different than for my English speakers, but at the same time, I would be completely changing the way I spoke, where instead of it being more casual, I'm much more formal when I speak French. So how does that kind of
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So
yeah,
what are your,
so it's like tone switching, right? Like you're not tone switching, code switching, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I kind of have the same thing, but like I have like several different like code switches I can go to in Indonesian, and honestly, I haven't needed to speak Indonesian a lot on my stream. Like a lot of people like come, because like I'm more comfortable speaking English, so I just naturally speak English more, and people would reply in English, right? But I do have the tag on just for like added discoverability. I think it is nice, you know, if I find an Indonesian brother or sister, it's also nice that they come in the chat, right?
Of course.
But yeah, it is very different how I would speak in English and how it means speak in Indonesian, like in terms of like tone and just the way I speak. I do notice that. Yeah, I do notice that.
Is there anything like just in casual conversation that you've noticed as you're speaking English, that what the differences between that and your Indonesian language, just how that functions?
Are you talking about, you're talking about the language, right?
Yes.
Oh, I think that's a bit hard for me to answer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I can tell you I'm much slower in Indonesian than I am in English.
Really?
Which might be like reverse. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I was just chronically online, so I was always speaking English. So it's not something I could really control. I could have controlled it if. Yeah,
you're kind of like making me think of the kind of the meme scene, even though it's a very serious series. It's called Inuyashiki, and where it's the dude that's going around just using his powers. He's just killing people. Goes to a person's house, walks in there, and kills like this girl's family. And she's sitting on the steps, and he's just like, "Oh, is that this week's issue of Shonen Jump?" And she's like, "Yeah." Like, he's like, "Oh, what's your favorite favorite manga?" It's just like, "One Piece." "Oh, I love One Piece." "Who's your favorite character?"
Yeah.
"Zoro." "Oh, I see." "Is my family dead?" "Why do we care? Why are we talking about that when we're talking about One Piece?"
Right.
Oh my goodness.
God, like that whole section was so crazy. Unless I've ever see it like in person, I can't understand like what you just said. Like, that sounds insane. But
wait, have you seen Inuyashiki?
Yeah. I know Inuyashiki is, and I've seen snippets on like TV, but I've never watched it straight up.
It's such a good
I
series.
watched the first 4, and then it got to be a little too much for me. I was like, I can come back to this at another time.
Yeah, it is
it was just. I was looking for something a little more happy, joy, and I did not get what I was looking for.
Oh my god! I just looked up Inuyashiki. I know the scene you're talking about. Actually, never mind. I know. Oh my god! It's coming to me. I've seen it. Yeah. That was insane.
Let me see if I can find that.
It had been blocked from your memory for good reason.
Let me see if I can find like just an image of that meme, or if anything, I can just find a GIF of it, and.
Yeah,
but yeah, just the series itself is super good. But like, he goes on like inside the scene itself, he's just like, man, it's just so good. And like he just sits there, pauses, he's just like, ah yes, man, rip to Tay. Can we get some 07s for Tay? Just lost all of his money, all of his fembucks.
Damn, sucks to be bad.
Oh shit, what did Tay do?
He lost 2,210 fembucks.
Oh fuck.
So on stream, I have a casino in my stream, but it's like a casino that is just for fun. And you get points just by just sitting there. Thanks, Ame, I appreciate that. So yeah. Where is that? I want to find it. I just downloaded it. The image. Oh, why did it download there? Okay. Weird things. I may have lost my money, but I could still attack you for free.
Hell yeah.
There he goes.
Oh shit! Wait! Oh, I'm a 2D image. I don't need to get hit by this. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you can dodge.
Well, regardless, you don't have to worry anyway.
I just like, he's like, oh no, a barrage. Oh, I am safe.
Yeah. I live in a 2D plane where none of this can touch me.
Yeah, welcome. What do you think? Kind of nice, isn't it? Here?
Yeah, it is. It is.
There he goes. His thirst.
Gotta happen.
His thirst for blood will never be satiated.
God, I need that. I love the, like, soda cans. I love them. They're so awesome.
Oh yeah. Where is it? Oh, okay. I finally got it. I got it. Where is it? Transform. He keeps throwing them. Okay, here it is. There it is. Manga, what kind do you read? One Piece, Attack on Titan. One Piece for real? Who's your favorite character? Zoro? Nice choice, really. Or my father, little brother did too. What does that matter? We're talking about One Piece.
Honestly real. You know? Like why is she asking me about there's a more important matter at hand right now, you know?
I mean, women just have different priorities. I don't really understand them.
my After that, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. The author of that hates One Piece.
Tear off Phantom's ear and yell at him.
Oh my god,
that's funny. But yeah, so this is the scene I was talking about, and like I said, the show is really good. Basically, without going too much into it, that kid just has like zero emotion, other than just like his own interest.
Yeah.
Let me phrase that. He just doesn't really have as much of a good life, and so one thing he does do is he reads manga, and he really likes manga, and so that's one thing he connects to, especially after killing people. But
Oh my god.
it's funny that we bring up One Piece. So in your introduction, you said that you like One Piece.
I love One Piece.
How far?
I'm a big One Piece fan.
How far into One Piece are you?
I am caught up in the anime, so I don't read the
Oh.
manga because I'm watching it with a friend.
Oh, really? See, I am also
Yeah,
an anime-only watcher, but I know what happens because how could you not know what happens? I am also mentally ill and enjoy manga. Dang, Tay. that emote. Yeah, pardon me. I just finished.
Wait, are you also caught up in One Piece?
No, but unfortunately, I do know the end of Wano. So.
Oh shit.
But I don't know anything about the Vegapunk stuff. So.
Yeah.
I just finished Dressrosa in the anime. Like.
Oh, that's really nice. That's so awesome.
Dressrosa is such a good arc, and I love it. Its pacing in the anime is
Right?
utterly abysmal. It's like.
Yeah.
The anime.
That's a big like.
So this is for those that don't know, who don't watch One Piece. One Piece is a very good series. I highly recommend it. It is a big commitment.
Huge.
I think there are some episodes, like some arcs, you should just read. There are some that you should not. Like for instance, there's a part called Water 7 in Annie's Lobby. They go back to back.
Yes.
It is my favorite. Arc. I love it. It's super good. I think that you should watch it. Whoa! Who rated me? Wait. Oh, it's J-Droid.
Oh my god.
I was looking.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you so much, J-Droid, for the raid. Hello, guys. We just got raided by one of our previous guests, J-Droid. He was such a cool guest to have on this show. J-Droid, we're talking about One Piece. How was your stream? Also, hello, my name is Val. This is the VOD, our VTuber talk show. And, yeah. That's embarrassing. But I should have been following J-Droid already. I follow all my guests. Ah!
Oh shit.
All right. What was... Oh, were you doing your Minecraft SMP stuff? Yo, we're one more follower away from 200 for that 200 goal. Let's go.
Oh my god, 200 goal. We're so close.
We're one more away. So yeah. Well, thank you, J-Droid.
Nobody give it to him. You've got to tease him.
Okay.
Wait till the end.
Oh wait, I'm gonna unfollow right now so that like Val
See, there
gets
you
that.
go. He gets it. You gotta edge him.
You're programming
He's
Anime
a
Smash your
bottom, he'll
pass
love it.
portal? Dang. One of these days we need to do a stream together where you teach me how to code. We get you and Vega and you guys teach me how to code. Like that. Okay.
Oh god.
So that's something like a new section I'd love to have on the VOD where we spend like 30 minutes and we like Yay!
I'm getting better at reacting to that. Oh my god. Holy moly.
We did it! We reached 200! You know what that means, right? I haven't figured that part out yet.
Oh.
But that means we're gonna do a karaoke stream, and I think it'll also be fun to do a little bit of a Q&A. But yeah, that's for a different time. And
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many cans of soda flying through the screen.
that's Dr.
He's
Pepper.
gonna get fat if he drinks that much.
Oh my gosh. And then Vam threw it. Thank you, Vam. Again, another one of our previous guests. One Piece manga anime discussion and spoilers or no. So we're not talking about spoilers.
Oh.
Heavily avoiding
Yeah.
spoilers. Thank you, Soul Eater. Also, for those that follow, just letting you know, you get to throw 25 Dr. Peppers at me, and then you instantly get access to throw 50 more. So thank you, Kira. I really appreciate that. So yeah, and if you subscribe, you also get to throw 50 more. You get more emotes, and if you donate bits, you get to throw as many things as equal to the bits. So for instance, if you donate 100 bits or 1,000 bits, you throw either 100 or 1,000. Just wanted to plug that. But yeah, so One Piece, Annie's Lobby Water 7, fantastic. Like the
Amazing.
anime, the anime is so good, and Lizzie, Thank you for that. There we go. My favorite part of Dressrosa is when Usopp beat spins. Thank you, Lizzie. I appreciate that. Also,
beat spins?
Great part.
Also,
wait, what are we talking about?
Also, another reason
when Usopp disrobes and meat spins.
I don't remember that in Dressrosa.
I don't remember that happening.
It's actually the
wait,
best part of One
what?
Piece.
I don't remember that.
I think I'm getting. Is this real? Wait, is this
Also-
for real? Or
Yeah.
are you?
Also, if you donate 1,000 bits or higher, or just get to the 1,000-bit threshold, you unlock the Phantom Frame emote.
You said that. You said that not just in my ear, but like inside my head.
I'm glad. So yeah, if you donate 1,000 bits or more in total, you will get access to the Phantom Frame emote, which currently only 3 people have access to. Tay is one of them, Phantom is one of them, and another individual named Brendan is one of them, which I wonder if he's here lurking. No, I am spared from such. See, there he goes.
Oh shit! What's happened? Hype train.
You already have access to the emote. You don't need more.
Sometimes you just need to show support
Ah!
and throw a shit ton of cans at your friends. That's what matters. That's what it's all about, really.
I think the best one I saw was 2,500, and it went on for like a solid 2 minutes. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
And
2 minutes?
yeah.
Oh my god.
And we're almost at a hype train. Well, that's cool. Now, Dressrosa was so good. Dressrosa's very good.
It's so.
But the anime pacing was just awful. Just awful.
Is it a bad thing that I liked Dressrosa? I like the pacing. Oh shit!
Oh,
my
you
God,
like
so many cans.
Really?
Soul!
Yeah, I like the pacing. I actually like the pacing.
Soul, use your new
Are
emote.
you a whole cake?
No, that I'm in the transition period before then.
Ah, I see.
First time
see.
chat is 1,000.
Oh
damn.
my god.
I'm gonna
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
pin
There are
that.
worse first-time chats. I can tell you that.
Oh.
You know, I was watching this thing on TikTok. It was like, I love this content, but apparently my friends told me it was like scam content. But it was on TikTok where you could donate like 20 cents, and this guy would be trying to build like a tower of different Minecraft blocks.
Oh my
And every time
gosh.
you donated like 20 cents, it would drop like TNT, and then it would break the tower, and then he'd have to restart.
Ah!
And then he would have to try to complete the tower.
You
And
already
he got
unlocked
locked in
it.
stream.
It's there. So it's at the very. If you look at my thing, it's at the very bottom. It's the only one that is blue. Ah yes, incentivize bullying by throwing an emote behind it. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. I love you all. Now, are there? I don't have it. You should have it. Hold on. Let's see. So, if you type, it is called the fan frame. So it's, if I type this, it's Val32, the fan frame. There. So that's what it should be. If you remove that backspace, that should pop up with it. Now,
Wait, what does that command do?
so, well, that's just the emote command. So that's what the command is for the emote.
I see.
Try refreshing your page. That might work.
Yeah, it should work.
Oh, I'm a subscriber in this channel. I forgot. Somebody gifted to me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you. I forgot someone gifted to me and I forgot.
It's one of the weirdest ways to find new channels is to get gifted a sub like just out of the blue. I've had that happen a couple of times now.
Yeah, I've had that happen too. Yeah.
I don't know how
And, like, I
that
think
works.
I think all you need to be is you need to have joined their channel once. And then after you join that one time, you're eligible for when someone just randomly gift subs. Though I think in Val's channel, someone like directly gave it to me. Someone directly gave it to me, so it was really cool.
I was right. You have to refresh your channel, or you have to refresh your page. Hell yeah. So yeah. Well, so the reason why, moving a little bit past One Piece, even though I love One Piece, is even though we watch and we like these shows, is there any like part of that I will hydrate? Is there anything that you take from like these shows that you watch and incorporate that into your design or your like what you want to do? Because I remember you talking, and 52% that we were talking that you have a pre-done model. Is that correct?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk about that actually. I almost forgot. Yeah, so I have a general purpose model. So this isn't exclusively mine. It's not
My
like
ears.
my persona, I guess. Yeah. But what I do want to incorporate, let me speak. No, wait. What I do want to incorporate maybe in the future to my own model would be a straw hat.
A straw hat. Oh.
Because I think I'm ride or die with Luffy. You know, it's
Hell
like.
yeah.
No, yeah, that is super cool.
I love everything he stands for. He's.
You know what?
I'm just like a big fan.
What if I did this? Why can't I gift a sub? No, I was gonna say. Okay.
Well, that's something where I almost think that rather than necessarily like you can incorporate it into your model, absolutely. The other things you can do is you can just have it as like a redeem, where like people can like redeem to put a straw hat on. Just have
that is true.
So
that
way
is.
you can take it off.
Oh yeah. That is true. I can't just do that. That is much more simple.
Stuff like that, because I think that there's plenty of room for like inspiration, but the nice thing about VTubing is that we have the technology that's in all of these is pretty robust. And there's a lot of interesting things you can do, and one of them is like if you have something that you really like One Piece, but you're like, yeah, I really want my model to be like all me. Like it can be things that inspire me too, but I really want this to represent me and have it where, you know, this is a representation of myself on the internet and everything about it is mine and no one can ever take that away from me. But then you can also be like, yeah, but I freaking love Roronoa Zoro, so I think that I'm gonna have a redeem where I can have like 2 swords and like a third sword in my mouth
and 1 sword in his cheeks.
Yeah, that's a really smart idea actually. I actually love that. Thanks for the suggestion.
There's tons of stuff like that. I think it's super fun. Just and that's I think we were talking about it before stream, where I think that's a disservice that Twitch does between affiliate and regular streamers, is that they really do lock too much behind being affiliate.
Yeah.
Because that's something where it's like it's you can set it up in a way where there are just commands via things like Mix It Up or Sammy, where it can just read chat and it can the redeem can work that way. But there's so much integration that you don't have right off the bat, and I feel like it makes it really hard to break through to these things that would be so achievable if you had all of the resources at your disposal right away. So the section before you hit affiliate really is tough.
Yeah, I've been feeling those waves. But like regardless, I freaking love streaming. Like it's so fun. I didn't think like I would have this much fun when I'm like I guess it's a sort of like I guess, how do I explain it? Yeah, because I'm like a pretty social person, but I'm also like a very homebody, you know, and like so normally I would love being inside like calls where I could talk to people for hours and hours, but like streaming, it feels different, and like I'm so surprised that I do love it a lot. It's really fun.
My chest
Oh my god,
hurts.
so many cans of soda. Holy shit.
To celebrate reaching the goal, we got hit with so many Dr. Peppers.
Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, I feel that
God.
I think that when it comes to streaming, like it's different because you're so in control of things. Obviously Val isn't, because he's getting pelted by things as we speak against his will. But in a much more general sense, like for me, where yesterday I did a community event where I was just like, yeah, anyone can jump in. If you've ever been subscribed, jump on in. We'll play Scribblio. It's a free game online, so that way there's literally nothing stopping you if you've ever like contributed to my channel. Here you go. You can jump in. You can play with me. And we hit a point after 3 hours where it was just myself and 1 or 2 other people. And I was like, cool. I've decided at this point that, like, because I'm in control of everything, I say, okay, cool. It looks like things are dying down here. I'm going to switch to something different. And it's like I had control over it. And it was a great time. And I think that's like a super big thing is you find what you love doing when you stream. And that's all you have to stream. You don't have to stream what you don't want. I mean, obviously, unless you're doing like community goals where people can say, okay, chat's going to decide stream, or like today's this and Tuesdays are like Monday's this, Tuesday's that, Thursday's that. This is my day off. Then we're going to do this for the weekend. You just find what you like. So have you found something that you like streaming more than anything else? Like a certain type of game, a certain type of stream?
The thing is, as a streamer, I have this like, I love games that allow me to interact with chat. Like that's like the most fun that I get out of streaming, because it's a different experience from just playing a game yourself. When you're doing a game where you can like kind of like turn off your brain and focus on conversations that you can have with your chat, it feels like I'm making connections again, and I don't feel like lonely, you know, because otherwise I'd be giving like half attention to one thing, half attention to another thing, when I can give 90% attention to my chat, 10% attention to the game. And I feel like that's like where like I find the love of streaming. That's where I find the joy of it, I guess. Yeah, it's interaction. I just love having conversations.
So then where does most of your like, what are your favorite kind of streams to do then?
I think you would call it Zatsudan, right? Zatsudan streams.
What is that?
Where it's just talking.
Oh, so
it's just a
chatting.
type of stream where you talk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not limited to just chatting. So you could be playing a game and it's still a Zatsudan, because it's like a talking focus, I guess. Yeah.
Huh. So are there games?
Right now we're doing Zatsudan in a way. I think we're doing Zatsudan.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me change my tags.
What happened?
Nothing. I was just being.
What happened?
I'm just being dramatic because you're like, this isn't just chatting. This is Zatsudan. I'm like, oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta prepare. I gotta get ready. Ah!
Now this is pod racing.
Now that I made that. So when I was like, I was 12 hours into working that event yesterday. When I was 12 hours into working that, and we were doing the teardown for the show, I was sitting there, and out of nowhere, as I'm watching everyone get together to start tearing everything down, I just stand there, zone out, and I just say, now this is pod racing. And and my buddy just looks at me, and he's just like, what did you say?
Yeah.
And I look at him like, oh, sorry, I guess I wasn't paying attention. And not like 3 minutes later, as I see like we're about to lift something to disassemble it, I just stare up and go, this is where the fun begins. And I just realized that I was losing my mind and just quoting prequel memes.
It took me a while. It took me a while to get where you're getting at, but once it finally clicked, that is the funniest thing ever. That is the funniest thing ever.
I was so tired that I'm just standing there. I'm just like, the only thing on my mind was just, this is where the fun begins.
Oh man.
Sometimes the brain dead memes are the best.
And so the thing is that when we were, thank you for throwing me the Dr. Pepper, we're having to load so if you've ever seen like a live band perform or like at a concert, they have road cases, which these giant cases are like big old bulky things that you put a lot of your things into, whether it's set pieces, equipment, or all that. and we're having to load these into a semi truck, like disassemble them, put them into these heavy set pieces, because it was a magician, it was an illusionist, and we had to put them into these road cases, and with all these set pieces which were really heavy, and then we had to wheel them out to the semi, which was, it was snowing, it was like it was 30 degrees with like the wind was howling, and it wasn't snowing hard, but it was still snowing, and all I gotta say is my mind was not there this entire time we were doing the loadout. So I just kind of sat there.
I feel like that's fine, no? Isn't that fine? Like, cause you're doing like physical work, like you don't have to think about it, right? I think it should be fine.
It can be.
It is.
Depends
when
on how geared you are.
Well, it also depends on when you get there and do it. I had been there since 8 a.m. Now it'd be one thing if I'd showed up at 8 p.m. because then I would have only been there for like 6 hours, or probably 8 hours at the most. But no, I was there for 19 hours.
Holy fuck!
So from 8 a.m. to 3 in the morning. So it was it was a lot of effort. It was very tiring, and at the end of it, I was just standing there out in the snow, like as it was snowing, watching them like try and finagle things in the semi. I'm just sitting there with my hands in my pockets, wearing my cardigan in the snow, like as it's just lightly snowing with the wind blowing, just sitting there. Prequel memes are blasting in my mind, intermittently mingled with just the Furret walk around the world like video, just hearing do 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 do, and we're sitting there like stone faced, like I'm gonna yell at someone, but in my mind I'm just playing this song on a repeat. And so like imagine my facial expression would have been like the rock meme, like the Maui like rock emote,
the fucking Stonehenge rock, yeah, the rock.
That's exactly what I looked like as I'm staring in the direction of the snow is just hitting my face, and I'm just staring, like looking like I'm gonna kill someone. And in my mind, I'm just thinking to myself, and so somebody just walked up like, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, what? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm good. I had to get snapped back to reality.
You remind me of, Val?
Huh?
You know who you remind me of?
Who?
You remind me of like the Ryan Serhant of VTubing. Do you guys know who Ryan Serhant is? Ryan Serhant. So he's this he does like real estate in like New York, and like he makes videos, right? He like he has like a video team and everything, and so what he records is just his whole day, like him going through his day, and it is chaotic. Like there's like a million things going on, and he's going from one meeting to the next, into like doing another thing, and it's like your schedule sounds like that to me, and it's insane. Like how you're able to like go from one thing, because like you had something before this, and then you're gonna have something right after this. It was and then right after that also, no?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I did that 19-hour day yesterday where I had to mix one event and then go to a different room in my studio and then mix a different event, and then I had to clean up and do loadout, which means that you're packing up all the guest artists' things and putting them so that they can leave much more quickly. And then I got to bed at like 3 a.m. I woke up at 11. I was going to wake up at 12 and not donate plasma, but I'm like, oh, my body woke me up 8 hours later. I woke up at 11. I quickly had 2 bagels with like cream cheese and ham, so I had the protein, I had some milk, rushed over, donated plasma, and then I spent, and plasma typically takes like an hour to an hour and a half. It took me about an hour and a half. I left, I came here, I set up for this, I'm doing this. After this at 4, I am running over to a film shoot nearby, and I'm gonna be there for 3 hours, and then I have time after 7 p.m. So
that is the most hectic schedule ever. Like, oh my god.
But thankfully, it's not. It's my normal day is not like that. So it's just things happen to line up. All I'm gonna say is that Ryan Serhant guy kind of looks like Andy Cohen if he was younger, and just look like Andy Cohen. For those that don't know, Andy Cohen is a like a TV show host. Very, very interesting guy. Also,
they look very similar. Yeah. They
oh,
do.
You know who Andy Cohen is?
Similar. No,
Oh,
I looked
okay.
him up
He's got
just now.
Google.
But
He does have Google.
yeah,
Okay.
like at my
He's got the
fingertips
same thing
actually.
you've got.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I have RBF when I'm in standby mode, and I got a silly cat video going in my brain. That's exactly all I am. Oh, and tomorrow, yep. Since there was no stream yesterday, I mean, this isn't a makeup. We were already planning this, but we also have the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament tomorrow at 11 a.m. my time, MST. So come do that. Come check out that. It'll be a lot of fun. But oh my goodness, let's move past from talking about me, because we should talk.
Oh yeah.
We should talk about Phantom. Just Phantom. No one but Phantom.
Just me. No one else.
Yep. How long did it take you to
Everyone's
figure
Phantom
out
best
Hollow
friend.
Purple?
Hollow Purple.
Yeah. How long did it take you?
A couple weeks.
Couple weeks? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not
There you
bad.
go.
I got it in like 2 days.
Hey,
Just saying.
Yeah. Well,
I don't like to brag.
but yeah, back to the
Like I got it in 2 days though.
back to the topic at hand. We got an RR redeem. So,
Oh, no.
God, did we?
yes, we
Oh
did.
dear God.
So what that means is that I do an RR. Sorry, I'm moving away from my mic to open my window because it's getting warm. I do the RR. Phantom also chooses to do the RR. Now you can join us in that, or you can decline and be the first one on our show to decline. So that's up to you.
The first?
Yup.
Oh shit.
You would be the first.
You would be the first.
Oh fuck. But it's so tempting. There was a redeem for it. Like
Yeah.
You can join.
I'm fighting demons right now. I'll let you know.
I'm fighting demons right now.
But yeah, it's hard. With someone redeems an RR, like I feel like you have to. And so by tradition and law, I might also have to, you know.
All right.
It could be law. I didn't look into that very much, but that could be.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
case.
Do we have a
Yeah.
lawyer? Do we have a lawyer or maybe an assistant DA or like some legal notary? No.
I watched Suits
authority.
once. That might be good
I
enough,
watched Suits
think.
once. I saw a.
I think he's qualified.
I watched Better
Yeah,
Call
I
Saul.
think I am too.
I watched Better Call Saul. I know the law.
Oh,
So
I think that counts too.
all right.
that also counts, yeah. So
So-
we're legally qualified
So
for legal reasons. Oh, it would
Schmoozer,
be a joke.
how would you like the order to go? For us to do this, since you made the redeem, we leave that in your hands,
The schmooze.
and we will sit here in silence and wait until we see a response.
I'm a therapist, not a lawyer.
Oh dear God.
They're similar. They both tell people things that they want to hear, maybe? No?
Yes.
No?
I'd like to be surprised. Let's see. I'm having to manage things in the background. So I will go first then. And then we can go Phantom, and then if you would like to join us, we'd love to have you in the group Ara Ara. All right. Ara Ara.
Oh, I was muted. So are we gonna repeat that, or do I just go like? Because I feel like I ruined the chain.
All right,
No,
I'll
you're
go
fine.
again.
We can
no,
do it
no,
either way.
I'll go again.
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'll go again. Give me a second.
Ara ara.
Ooh,
There you go. There you go.
there it is.
I tried my best, guys. I tried my best.
I think he's getting it.
I need to start clipping it, like when my guests do it.
Oh, Vamrella also jumped in. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go, Vam. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Again, one of our previous guests. They were super cool. Go support them. Yeah. My RRs have been getting so much better recently. So just by
I
doing
gotta start practicing.
it's not as hard as you think. Like, you just have to find what range you're comfortable doing, and then just make it sound sultry. Like
Like, you know what? I wanna start doing like more voice acting practice.
Yeah.
Just so I can do the Dofi laugh that like you can. Like I love your Dofi laugh.
Oh yeah, my little.
I think I heard that for the first time. Yes, that one. Oh my god,
And
I fucking love it. It's so good.
And then
oh my god.
And then he gets a Don Quixote do Flamingo. Freaking love that so much.
That's such a good laugh.
Thank you. But it's one of those things that I just happen to. I like the Caesar clown laugh. Oh shoot.
Something like that, right? Like
that's exactly it. That and then people like say, I like Gecko Moria's laugh. Thank you, Willow.
What was Gecko Moria's laugh again?
He's like there she kind of thing.
Yeah, but
no. That was Robin's what's it called? That was Robin's oh fuck, what was his name? Like the giant that won in Robin's Island. That was Dereshi, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Dereshi.
Oh yeah.
I love One Piece laughs. They're so unique.
He dropped one of in the dub drops one of the hardest lines that I carry with me to this day.
You watch dub?
I do watch dub.
Oh,
I love the dub.
Wait, and you get the Doflamingo laugh. That's insane.
Well, yeah.
How do they do it in the dub?
So in the dub, he goes more like a. Wait, he's like.
That's not as good though.
Well, of course it's not, because the freaking is so iconic.
It is. It's so iconic. Oh my god. Wait, do they do all they do all the One Piece laughs in the dub?
They do.
Like the Dereshi.
They do.
That's so awesome.
So Rob McCollum, who does the voice of Doflamingo,
yeah.
That's where I say there's one case where they both kind of went in different directions for like the voice, because when you look at Doflamingo in the Japanese, he seems like maniacal, but in the dub, he is sinister. Like it's the difference between I am your new ruler versus I am going to traffic all of your women and children. Like that is the difference between the two voices. And the English one I love because it makes him who he truly is, which is a monster. But with the sub, which is also very good, makes him seem like I am your ruler and I am the best and I will kill everyone. But do that. So did you know most One Piece characters with devil fruits, they'll laugh with the first few letters of the first name? Really? Huh.
What? Oh shit, really?
I didn't know that. Pika's laugh, freaking the dub for Pika is so good, because freaking
who's Pika?
Pika's the giant, the giant stone guy.
Giant. Oh, and he laughs like a little girl. Oh my god.
Oh,
I love that.
But yeah, so the giant that was with Nico Robin drops one of the hardest lines in the dub, and he said, as he's talking to Robin, he says, "Don't worry, ain't no one born into this world to be alone." And I'm like, oh
yeah.
I'm like, oh. Like the dub drops some pretty good lines that just sound really good in English. Like another one is viewing your worth through the eyes of others is not what friendship is about. And that was, I think, Nico Robin.
Was that Dressrosa?
No, that was Nico Robin.
Oh,
and
no,
she said that, I want to say, a little bit after Alabasta.
Okay.
So,
okay. God, I can't remember.
So, but yeah.
I think my favorite one still has to be God, it's like I feel like it's like kind of an underrated arc, but people do rate it well. It's Wapol, the Wapol arc.
Oh, Drum Island.
Drum Island. Yeah, Drum Island. Cuz Wapol sucked as a villain, but Hiriluk and there's so many good, amazing themes in that one arc.
Oh my gosh.
It was such a good arc.
Freaking, especially the part
I think
where Chopper goes and does his thing and the song plays of "Can we get much higher, so high."
Oh yeah. I think actually can we get much higher one?
Yeah.
They use the redone version, which was done a few years down the line, so it's not the original version, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like the flashback, from a movie.
Yeah. Oh, it might have been a flashback. It might have been.
Man,
yeah.
it seems like
but my favorite thing from Drum Island was I think it was what will kill me? The poison from this mushroom, my illness, The guns? No. I think a man dies when they are forgotten, and that was such an amazing quote. Like, I loved it so much.
That
It was so good.
One Piece just has some very good, it just has some very good lines. And then I just think to the One Piece abridged. So Nun Piece, done by the wonderful Purple Eyes.
I've never
You
heard this.
never
What's
heard of Nun Piece? Oh my gosh!
No. Okay, I'm a new One Piece. I only started watching One Piece like 2 years ago. Like that, like, and I've been like caught up in a year.
So Nun Piece is an abridged series of One Piece that was done back like 12 years ago. And
oh my god,
like it's on the level of like Hellsing abridged quality of just, it's really good. And
oh my god,
and it's so funny because like one guy does like all of the voices. So it's called Nun Piece instead of One Piece. Hold on. Nun Piece, that's what it's called. And so like one of my favorite things is Luffy is Scottish for what, like he sounds like Sean Connery. And so he's like, the name's Monkey D. Luffy. That's right, my name. My parents hated me. It was like, my mother was a test tube and my father was a rubber band. You do the math. It's so good. Because like there's so many...
You know, that doesn't sound too far from the 4Kids dub. It sounds pretty close.
Hellsing was so good. The abridged version was so... Yeah, it's really good. Like the dub for Hellsing is super good. Yeah, Nun Piece watch party after stream. Join the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, I just typed in Discord. Join the Discord. That way we can do it. If you guys want to have a watch party for Nun Piece after stream, do it. That sounds like fun. It is crude at times. It's definitely of its time. But it's from the same guy who did Code Geass abridged. So called Code Ment. I don't know why it was called Code Ment, but just Code Ment. So it's
Code Ment.
By Purple Eyes WTF is his name, but like,
God, abridged was an era of like anime and YouTube.
Gosh.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's funny that you talk about that because
it is insane.
Have you ever noticed that lately a lot of VTubers are wanting to transition into doing voice acting content?
Like, what do you mean?
So, I've been doing voiceover for a few years now, which over the past 2 years is when I started to actually get more work and do more content with it. Now, so... Oh! Code Geass abridgment! Ah! Okay, that makes...
What?
So the...
Oh, it's meant?
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
So the series is called Code Ment. That's the abridged series. But instead of being called Code Geass abridged, they just call it Code Ment. So it's just, instead of abridgment, they just took out abridge and just put ment in front of it.
Oh, abridgment is the full word?
Yeah.
I've never known that. Is that really the full word?
Yeah, the full word is...
Oh, shit.
So the full word is abridgment. Because you're abridging something, that means it's essentially a small recap. That is like... Yeah, it's just a recap of it.
That makes so much sense. Oh my god.
Welcome to English. Where English is 3 languages stacked on top of each other in a trench coat. So
yeah.
But yeah, so like a lot of VTubers recently, they get into VTubing and they're like, okay, I also want to do voice acting. And they want to do that, and they want to do like other types of branching out content creation. Which is super interesting. Like, what about, like, have you ever thought of doing that as well? Like, you know, if you could do more content outside of VTubing, like voice acting, for instance?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do that, to like train my voice. Because like, I think a lot of VTubers, you have to be qualified to some extent in like voice acting. You have to at least have like a nice sounding voice that people like, right? I think that's really important in VTubing. So that's your whole brand, right? Your voice and I guess your model.
So I disagree.
You disagree?
I do, because I think that so long as you are entertaining, that and have a good enough personality, I think that can supplement a bad voice. And even then, that is completely subjective in my eyes. Like, for instance, one of my favorite VTubers, her name is Tenma, and she is a very screechy, like, foul-mouthed VTuber that just swears at her audience and tells them to suck the D. Like, she straight up just calls out and swears at her audience, and she has a very screechy, just kind of voice. But boy howdy, I love it because it's just so funny to watch. And so I feel like, just at least in my eyes, it's kind of like if you see somebody, hey Kira, it's one of those things where I feel like so long as you are comfortable with your voice, then other people won't take note of it. You know what I mean? Now,
yeah.
And because the thing is, in my experience of voice acting, that is a very big thing, is that people don't really care about the quality of your voice as much as you do. You can't say hi before you go to bed. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by, Kira. So, like, for instance, people are hiring you for you, and they want to hear your voice, not the voice you can do. And because of that, people often misunderstand the purpose of voice acting. Is they're hiring you for you, so they're not hiring Ren as pardon me, they're not hiring Ren to be a cop. They're hiring Ren, who happens to be playing a cop. You know what I mean? So you're not so they want to hear your voice. And a lot of people who, when they audition for things, they tend to think that they need to nail it, and if they don't get the role, they just did a bad audition. And let me be the first to tell everyone that your audition could have been the best one in the world. However, it's not what they were looking for. And that, more often than not, that is the answer to a lot of people who don't get roles. It's just, your audition was fantastic, it just wasn't what we're looking for. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess that does make sense, yeah.
So let me give a quick little story from a voice actor, a pretty famous voice actor. I don't know how you guys heard him. His name is Troy Baker. He had like small roles.
That's my dad.
That's your dad? Troy Bob Baker?
Yeah.
Don't know him.
So he had a few small roles, like Joel in The Last of Us. Why can't I think of anything else he's done?
He was the lead in BioShock Infinite, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a pretty small role in BioShock Infinite as the main character. What else was he in? How can I forget like everything he's done? Like, that is embarrassing, and I'm pretty good with.
He's also my dad.
He's also your dad. Like I said, it's Troy Bob Baker.
He played a pretty big role in my life. Pushing and swinging stuff.
Yeah. Long story. Okay, so I haven't pulled up. There we go. Small role as Joel Miller in The Last of Us, Booker DeWitt in BioShock, Sam Drake in Uncharted 4. He was Kanji Tatsumi in Persona 4, Revolver Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. He was also the main character in Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. You know, so he was also Pain in Naruto Shippuden. So...
Shippuden?
Yes, I don't feel like saying Shippuden right now. Regardless, Troy Baker is a very big name in the industry. Very big name. And so I got to speak one-on-one with him. And when I talked with him, he talked about an audition that he did for Far Cry 4, where he got cast as a character, the villain in Far Cry 4, named Pagan Min. Now, he walked into the audition, and because he's a classically trained actor, he's very much into a lot of the roles he does in that like theater sense. And so he walked in there, and he essentially looked at given the script, is like, okay, I kind of know what to do. And right as he was about to read for the lines, this intern walks in with coffee and like interrupts it. And so Troy Baker in that instant just snapped into the character as just like, pardon me, are you interrupting this audition process for me right now? And she was just speechless. And he's like, walks over, he's like, well, pardon me. Next time you do that, I will cut off your face and I will show it to you. Now please, get out. And she immediately starts
That's so awesome.
bawling. She starts bawling and she runs out of the room. And Troy Baker has to run out of the room. He's like, I'm sorry, guys. I got to take care of this. He runs out and he's like, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was just in character. Please, I'm so sorry. And she's like, okay. And so, it comforts her. And so he walks back in. He's like, all right, sorry about that. Let me start over. And they're like, no. You got the part. And so the reason why I bring that up is because that was an example of a perfect audition, and he happened to get the role. But there are plenty of other auditions like that happen where people just don't get the role because it wasn't the voice they were looking for. So, like, for instance, Nolan North, another very big voice actor, has had plenty of those auditions where he's lost a lot of roles because even though he's very good, it just wasn't the voice he was looking for. So I guarantee you, long story short, your voice is good enough. It's much better than you think, no matter who you are. You just have to work on it and just learn acting. Sorry. That's a hill I'll die on. So, yeah. If you want to get into voice acting, learn acting first and then find your voice. Because if you don't know how to act, that's kind of like most of the battle. So, yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to hijack.
Interesting.
I did not mean to hijack this into a workshop on voice acting.
No, I mean that's awesome. Like hearing about that is so awesome. I think that's like what makes what makes these like podcasts and VODs so fun to listen to, so fun to be in, right? Because you're always learning something from one person or the other. It's a really good place to absorb information and learn about people and learn about how the things that they've seen and experienced in their lives, right?
Yeah,
that's really
you
cool.
get to steal their experiences and use them for
right?
Your power,
yeah,
kind of like Cell.
Yeah,
you just take them, you just see them and just grab their head and just go and just steal their soul.
Not in the same way. Not in the same way. Unless someone does like watch through their tail anus.
Their tail anus.
What that was.
Thank you, Soul.
No, he's right.
What is that? What is that thing that Cell has on his tail?
No, tail anus is exactly what it is. You
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Don't backtrack for anybody.
Okay.
It is a tail anus.
I got it. Yeah, it is. That is what it is. Yeah.
So before we can,
I remember being so traumatized as a kid. Holy moly.
Oh my gosh.
That was scary.
So before we continue on with our next and our last segment, I will say, this is the last bit of advice I'll say about voice acting that I got from Troy Baker himself. And he said, if you want to get into voice acting, take classes. Don't take like overpay for like workshops, but like go to a community college and take acting classes. Do theater, just record and read things out loud. Really get comfortable learning your own voice. And then wait until he and Nolan North die. And then you will have a shot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
once that's all done, now it's your time to shine. Yeah, now you can step up.
Sorry, no. Once they die, then someone like Xander Mobus and Bryce Pappenbrook could just come up to the stage and just take it.
Oh, and then now you wait for them to die, right? And then then after they die, surely you can come up to the stage, right?
Sorry, no. There's actually, pardon me. You also have to probably wait for like Laura Bailey, and actually Laura Bailey would also be in that list of. You have to wait till Nolan North, Troy Baker, and Laura Bailey die, and then you might have a shot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, oh my god.
I wanted to transition a little bit back toward your model and talking about where you got it and why you decided on a prefab model. Because we've had somebody else on the show named Rinthio, who he also has a model like yours where he found it, he bought the rights to use it, and he used it on stream. And I want to know why you chose to do that as well.
So I started off with just researching because I wanted to stream, right? And I was thinking, I think this time I'm going to have a different outlook on streaming, much more serious, much more focused, right?
Yes.
Where I can actually prioritize streaming and prioritize building like a good brand, unlike just hitting live like I did many years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, hey, 3 years ago I was so in love with VTubers, but I wasn't able to enter that because it was just so expensive, right? And so I started looking into like just how hard is it to start VTubing in 2023, because it was like a month ago where it was still December, right? How hard was it? And
Mm-hmm.
I stumbled upon a video that talked about the different um, modes which you could VTube through, and one of them mentioned general purpose models, and I was really intrigued by that. Like, how do general purpose models work? And so I just went through different websites and looked through them. I found one that I absolutely loved, and general purpose models are really cheap, so they're really affordable.
Yeah.
Although it won't be exactly your own brand, not everyone in the world has that model either. A lot of people do have their own custom. That's most of the VTuber community has their own custom model, has their own custom brand.
Yeah.
So why don't I just try and get this general purpose model that I haven't seen anywhere else, and try to be the biggest person with it? You know, it's obviously I'm not gonna use this forever, but it's gonna be a fun ride, and I really like the aesthetic of it. That's the thought process, I guess.
Would you ever consider taking the model you have now and like making modifications but still keeping the original idea? That way, if you were going to continue, you end up keeping still that same aesthetic that people are used to.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think I would probably do that. Yeah.
And the reason why I bring it up is, so do you know the VTuber Fillion?
Yeah, Fillion.
So what a lot of people don't know is that Fillion's model is actually one she got off Booth for free.
Oh shit!
Her
really?
very first model was one she got off Booth. It was either free or maybe it was like $20, something like that. $20 USD, and that's what she used when she started streaming. Because at the time, I think she just already had the VR stuff. Like, might as well use it. And that's what she used for quite a little bit of time until she had enough money to supplement it and actually, based on that model, just make variations and just use it. So you can actually go and find that model and use that model for yourself because it is out there. And Fillion can't do anything about it unless you actually use her models, like her specific models, which I don't know how you get access to those. But my point being is that even some of the biggest VTubers, they have that stuff. One of her frequent viewers has the same model, just with orange instead of purple. There you go.
Yeah. That's so funny. That's so awesome.
Yeah,
that is so awesome.
Do you think having access to these models, allow a little more entry with something what one could consider like pretty professional, like as a breakaway to get into VTubing, like as an easily accessible way?
Oh, for sure. It's so I'm just gonna say right now, I spent about $20 on my VTuber model because it is general purpose.
Yes.
And I haven't seen a single other person with it.
Really?
I think general purpose models are really, really underrated. Like, although it is not exactly yours, you can build a brand with it. I think it's a really good medium if you want to get into VTubing, because even PNG tubing can have an upfront cost up to $100, right? Just to get the right PNG, and then you have to wait for the commission time after that. If you want to get right into VTubing, try a general purpose model. It is the easiest way to get right into it with I guess no stopping sign. I guess you don't have to wait for anything. You can just get right into it and feel it out, test out the waters, and see if you think you enjoy VTubing, right, and streaming.
Now, here's one that is on the plus side of that. Of say there were 20 other people that do share your model. Wow, that was a very good knuckle crack. Whoever did that knuckle crack, very good job. Sounded like a lot of stress.
Sorry,
that was
mine.
Phantom Gojo Satoru.
Phantom Gojo Satoru. That VRoid is free, and I can talk about that a little bit in a moment. So say you have 20 people that do share your they do share your model. how then do you go about separating yourself and creating your own identity to separate yourself from the other people that share your model?
Oh, so I don't know if I'm qualified to answer this because I haven't found anyone with my model, right? That streams. I have tried to look for them, but I just haven't found it. But I have had friends that have models, a general purpose model that I was able to find elsewhere on Twitch, and I think a big part of it comes down to voice, how different your voice is. Overlays also do put an impact, because like I think an overlay could be part of your brand. Like when someone sees the thumbnail, because Twitch doesn't have custom thumbnails, right? When someone sees your thumbnail on Twitch, they like, depending on what overlays you have, it can instantly tell them that that's you, you know. And I feel like that's kind of a way to separate your brand, right?
Well, that makes sense.
And there can't be like, I know one general purpose model which is really common, so maybe stay away from the really common ones that you see everywhere, right? Try to look for one that's a little bit more niche. And I think it's really unlikely that you're gonna find another person that has the same model, because VTubing is quite niche also, you know. And having a general purpose model is even more niche.
So then what do you do specifically, you Shirayuki Ren? What do you do to separate yourself specifically from everyone else who might have your model? And why should we watch you as opposed to somebody else?
Why should people watch me over somebody else that has my own model?
Is it the gaslighting?
It could be the gaslighting. I do gaslight a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, girl bossing, gaslight, everything. Like the whole, you know, like whatever they don't have, I have. Let me. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever they don't have, I'll have. Yeah. That's the criteria.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes you just gotta gaslight gatekeep girl boss. That's
So then,
wrong with that.
So then, where did it? Hold on. So you did put in your bio that professional gaslighter. What is that?
Yeah.
Explain to me. Like, what does that mean? So for those that don't know, I will tell you what gaslighting means. So gaslighting is psychological manipulation of a person, usually over an extended period of time, where it causes the victim to question the validity of their own thoughts, their perception of reality, their memories, and typically leads to confusion, loss of confidence, self-esteem, and uncertainty of one's own emotional or mental well-being and mental state. Now,
so you know, I can show you the perfect example of gaslighting through one of my clips, if that's fine with you. Would that be fine with you?
Yeah.
Sorry, say that one more time.
I could show you a perfect example. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just give me one moment to find it.
So yeah, this is the American. This is the.
You can put it up on screen.
So
That'd be dope.
This is the American Psychological Association, so the APA, one of the foremost authorities on psychology, especially in the U.S. This is what it says. It's updated as of November of 2023. So this was just 4 months ago. 3 months ago. To manipulate another person into doubting their perceptions, experiences, or understandings of events. The term once referred to manipulation so extreme as to produce mental illness or to justify commitment of the gaslighted person to a psychiatric institution, but is now used more generally. It is usually considered a colloquialism, though occasionally it can be seen in clinical literature, referring, for example, to the manipulative tactics associated with antisocial personality disorder. And I talked.
So should I send it to you on Discord or on just on the stream chat?
You sent it to me on Discord.
Yeah.
So, and I kind of talked about it a little earlier. The term being gaslit or gaslighting comes from Gaslight, which was a play in the 1930s that later became a movie called Angel Street, in which a wife of this married couple is driven to insanity because her husband deceives her. For whatever reason, I don't remember, but that's where the term originally comes from. Now, of course, recently we've been I guess we have been using it more as whether it's for the gaslighting purpose of, you know, manipulation, or in this case, you know, you're gaslighting me. No, I'm not. It's like, as Phantom illustrated earlier, So just causing that denial, and so, you know, it just depends on the context of where you are. So let me stop rambling and let me get that. So let's see. Ba-da-ba-ba. So why don't I throw that here? Get rid of my bookmarks bar. Sorry, guys. I love you. However,
Bookmark bars.
Bookmark bar. So why don't
Just leak your whole school information, you know?
That's me, guys. My whole school information. Let's see, where is it? But
Val IRL fan meetup incoming.
Oh, thank you, Vamrel, for throwing that. So there's that. And let's do this so it fits the screen. Okay, I guess that's as far as it'll fit. My lo-fi, pause. Thank you.
Is that patrolling with us?
No.
What's the way out?
Is he lost? No fucking way you're lost.
Oh,
there it is.
We're straight at the entrance. No way we're
Have you ever
fucking
played
lost.
Lethal Company, Val? I'm curious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you okay?
No, we're right at the entrance. Where'd it go?
Dude, I actually don't know. I think it's that way. This way was the entrance, no? It was this way, I swear to God.
Hallway. It's like right there. No way.
No, I think you're tripping. I think you're
Am I
drunk.
tripping?
What? I see.
Is that
That would be
patrolling
it,
with
yeah.
us?
So
That
you,
would be it.
so you are a boy that engages in shenanigans and tomfoolery.
Yeah. I love shenanigans and tomfoolery.
I see. Well, that sounds like a grand old time. And yes, I have played Lethal Company. I typically play it every Wednesday night. So
Oh, that's so awesome.
so if you want to play, the more the merrier. Oh,
Yeah, would love to play sometime.
big stretch. So we're getting close to the end of our show today. So there is something that I've been doing that I like to do as of recently, and that is I have 10 questions I'd like to give my audience. I like to give my guests, and if the audience wants to join in with that too, thank you, Schmoozer. If the audience would like to join in on that too and just type it, you're more than welcome to. But these are 10 questions that writer, director, actor James Lipton would often ask to his guests at the end of his show inside the actor's studio. So I'm going to ask them to you. So we can just, there is no right answer, there's no wrong answer, it's just whatever comes to mind. All right?
All right.
So the first question is,
Oh, shit.
what is your favorite word?
My favorite word.
Your favorite word.
There's a lot of words.
There's a lot of
I just
words.
have to let that out right now.
Sure.
Out of the like maybe 500,000 words, my favorite word would be probably like. I think I like.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Like, do you get me?
I do
Yeah.
get you. So then what is your least favorite word?
Least favorite word?
Least favorite word?
It's gotta be like skibbity. That's
Skibbity.
my least. That's at the bottom of the barrel. That's definitely the worst one. The worst contender, I would say.
Skibbity is I don't like that word either.
No, yeah.
I was watching a video of a kid that was getting he was getting like a vaccine, and needles suck. I don't like needles. But
I've seen that video.
But the kid is getting a vaccine or a shot, and the mother is holding him tightly, and the child is just screaming the Skibbity toilet song. And I just think to myself, I'm sorry the child is in pain, but what is that? We're evolving,
No,
but backwards.
The right response would be, I'm sorry your child is like that. Oh, what happened?
Metal pipe.
Oh shit, metal pipe. Oh god.
Metalpipe.jpg.
Oh no.
So it's called a coping mechanism, you monster. But I will say this: if that is what the child enjoys, and the mother is certainly in that video comforting the child, I feel like everything in the world is right at that point. That's all anybody can ever say. You know? So
I don't want to agree. That's the thing. It blows my blood every time I hear that word. Like
yeah.
I have 2 little sisters. I'm glad they don't indulge in skibbity or the likes.
Oh.
So, you know, I think I've done a good job as a big brother.
You've protected them.
I've protected them, yeah. It's my duty, yeah, after all.
Yeah. So, next question. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
God, hearing the beginning of that, like, without the rest of it, like, completing was a bit wild.
A lot of people tend to have that reaction.
Yeah, it surprised me. Like, I was thinking of, like, oh shit, we're going there. I think seeing like, if I'm doing something, so in this case that would be streaming and like editing, right?
Yeah.
Whenever I see someone do something better or something that I've never seen before, that turns me on creatively.
That's
Like, I'm so inspired when I see someone, like, I think I think my person is very optimistic, right? So whenever I see someone doing something better than me, instead of turning that negative into something negative, it makes me inspired. It excites me because, like, oh my god, that's something I can try to implement, that I've never thought of doing that instead of what I do, right? So I just really love, like, learning from like what other people do better than me, I guess. It's so weird to say, but that is, yeah.
I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's a very good one to put because you're taking in information from various sources and you're using it as your own. And for me, that's how I learn a lot about, like, audio engineering and video editing, is just I see what people do and I'm like, oh, I think I know how to do that, and now I want to try it. So it's completely understandable.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, yeah.
All right, what turns you
That's
off?
that's definitely what turns me on creatively.
So then what turns
Turns
you
me
off?
off. I think when someone does the opposite of that, because like obviously it's not all the time, but when someone thinks, when I see someone express views opposite to what I just explained, right?
Yeah.
So when seeing someone do better, to someone, if they interpret it as something negative, like, that turns me off, because I feel like there's always something to learn from those who are further ahead than you, you know? Like, you should never complain, I guess, for being behind, right?
Yeah.
All you can do is change what you can change, I guess. And complaining won't get you anywhere, I guess, is what I'm saying, you know?
Well, very well put. All right, then. What is your favorite curse word?
Curse word?
Yes.
There's like shit and fuck, right? Those are like, it's like a daily carry, like everyday, like, curse words. So it's probably between these two. I'm gonna have to go with shit, because, like, shit feels more, it feels safer. I don't know, like, when I say shit, I don't feel like
You feel complete.
tainted. I feel clean. Yeah.
Tainted.
Like, I feel cleaner saying shit than poop, which is weird, you know?
What?
It's like when I hear, it's like I'd rather say ass than booty. Hate the word booty. Like, it's like
I think it's kind of the same thing. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like I
Booty
hate the word booty cheeks. I hate that so much.
I love booty cheeks.
I hate the
Booty cheeks is such
I
a good
hate
word.
the phrase booty
Not
cheeks.
the word, just them in general.
Yes. I am a boob guy based on that statement.
You're a boob guy?
Booty
Oh,
cheeks.
oh my god.
Look, the butt is for pooping. That's all I gotta say.
You know, that's true. But the butt dictates the curves, is what I'm saying. So, you know, it's like,
If you look at a Michelangelo sculpture, it does not have a fat round booty.
you don't get an
Michelangelo's a
hourglass
beta male.
figure. You don't get hourglass figure
An
with.
hourglass
just
figure is not
boob?
healthy.
Oh, is it really? Well, I wouldn't know. I've just been taught that like that's like
yeah.
that's like the like beauty standard or whatever.
I don't know.
But like
I think he's pushing his 2-foot chair agenda.
2-foot chair.
2-foot chair?
It's-
what is that? Wait, what is a 2-foot
It
chair
is 2 feet
agenda?
wide.
Yep. I think he's pushing an
All right,
agenda.
all right.
He wants everyone to own 2-foot chairs.
What sound or noise do you love?
Sound or noise that I love?
Yes.
Like talkie sounds. Does that make sense?
Like what?
Like when it makes like a like it's like a deep sound. It's like knocking on a table or knocking on a door, kind of like that,
Oh.
but like smoother,
Huh.
like something like that.
So then what?
I don't know. This
With that, what
Yeah.
sound or noise do you hate?
So do you know like glass
Mhm,
scraping on like plastic or glass scraping on glass?
mhm.
I feel like those two together like really, I don't know why it like hurts my bones everywhere.
I'd say it also.
It's a weird combination, but that would be what I would think of.
I also don't like that. All right. The next question: what profession other than you own would you like to attempt?
What profession other than my own?
Yes.
Oh, a car mechanic maybe. I think car mechanic sounds fun. It's like working on cars all day. That
Ooh,
sounds pretty fun.
that does sound fun.
Oh, bricklaying. You're playing Minecraft,
Bricklaying.
but like outside, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that. What profession
Yeah,
other than you?
Bricklaying looks fun.
What profession would you not like to do?
Pest control? I can't do pest control.
Not like
God,
bugs?
insects
Ooh.
scare me. Yeah, no bugs. Yeah, that is horrible.
Flying cockroaches.
Like I can only imagine. Jesus, no, please, God, keep me away from all of that. I do not want to be anywhere near those things. Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, our very last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh shit. This is gonna be like a personality test, and it's gonna like you're gonna like predict my future like 10 years down the line after
We're gonna
this.
get your mother's maiden name
Uh-huh.
at the end of this, and we're gonna
Oh really?
take her out to dinner.
Shit. Oh yeah. So I have to answer this now then, right?
Mhm.
What would I say to God at the pearly
no.
gates? What God would want?
Yeah, what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates? So not what you what?
Arrive at the.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in the other answer too.
I am not, because I know what a lot of answers would be. So that kind of changes things. That's why I like the, because people have asked me about. They're like, how come you don't say what would you like to say to God? Because I know what a lot of those answers would be. So rather, it's a better question of what would you like to hear God say if heaven exists? What would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh, this is kind of a hard question.
Yeah, because
Maybe it would be like, God, honestly, I can't think of anything there. That's a really hard question.
yeah.
I think I need to spend like a few hours thinking about that question.
Well, because the thing is, it's not something one has to think about too hard. Because like for instance, for me, it was I'd hope God would tell me that hey, your family's waiting for you. Somebody else was like, you got 30 seconds and then you're going down, or you got 30 seconds and you're going down to hell.
Oh my God.
Or another was like, you did good, kid. And that was so there's nothing too strenuous.
Yeah, I think a "you did good, kid" or "you've made it" would be nice. like if I'm there at the pearly gates, that sounds terrible. Like you've got 30 seconds. Like it's just over. Like maybe I'd start trying to throw punches. Like just to see what happens. Like if that was what I heard. Like that sounds like the worst thing you could hear. Yeah. Like you're going down anyway. You might as well see if you can touch like God, right?
Because
It's-
sugar,
few
we're
licks.
going
No.
down swinging.
Yeah. Going down without we're not going down without a fight, you know.
Yeah, to be fair, according to biblically accurate God description, God could vaporize you with his glory if he wanted to.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Christian lore.
Wow.
Telling me that's a bad way to go?
Christian lore goes wild because the thing is, there are certain. That's why when it talks about God appearing to people in the Bible, he's always covered with a veil of some sort because his glory is so great that it could basically vaporize you.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's why the only people who, like, the only humans that have gone to see him or gone back up with him were what's called transfigured, and they were essentially put on that same godly plane or like glory as he was, so that they could dwell in his presence. This is not a religious stream. I'm just saying I'm quite familiar with God lore and Christian lore. Where's Robe with the lore? Where's Robe with
lore.
Where's Robe with the wait? I have those emotes now because somebody gifted me a sub. There we go. God should keep his glory hidden in his pants. Quiet you. So anywho,
oh my god.
This is the very end of our show. And yeah, is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing a Lethal Company stream right after this. Is it okay if I advertise?
No, yeah,
Wait,
you are more than
Yeah. I just realized like that's such a weird question to ask. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing like a drunk Lethal Company session after this. So I'm gonna get like pissed fucking drunk probably. So yeah, maybe like pop by the stream.
Oh,
it's gonna be in 2 hours from now. So you look out for that. Look out for that. In 2 hours we're gonna be piss faced and fucked up. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, hey Tay, if you could be so kind as to throw in our raid messages. Remember, that's VOD raid and VOD raid 2, not just raid. But yeah.
Oh, would I be raiding this also?
Yes.
Who are we raiding?
Yes. So
let's go.
Guess what, Phantom? You ask the last and second most important question. It's VOD raid.
VOD raid?
I do like the bottom squad though. So Ren, the question for you is, who would you like to raid?
Oh shit! I get to choose?
Yes, you do.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
So
there's actually this Twitch channel.
Sure.
He's up and coming. Shirayuki Ren. I'm joking. Wait.
So I have one for my normal streams, and then I have one for the VOD.
Oh wait, what? Okay, so it's like a special like raid for the VOD. That's cool. That's really cool.
And so the emote winner for our wonderful subscribers, you can subscribe for $5 crispy, or don't. You can use the second one we have, but you get cool emotes if you subscribe. I'm just saying. That's just
wait, so where do I go? Where would I go? Oh wait, what category do you guys want to raid actually?
Well, so do you have anybody in like anybody you have in mind or that you're following that would think it'd be fun to raid into?
Not right now.
Because if not, we can raid into the individual who will be on the show on Friday.
Oh wait, that sounds kind of awesome.
Sure, we can do that.
Wait, but also I kind of want to raid Just Chatting VTuber. Because like I feel like Just Chatting is a really hard category to strive in if you're a VTuber. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm
going to do the executive. No, this is my show.
What happened?
That's what happens whenever things get thrown at him.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Electric shock goes through his leg.
Yeah,
into his
I want to
brain.
get a haptic feedback vest where I can, every time I get hit, I feel that against my chest.
Yeah, that sounds insane.
That would be fun. Also, while you're figuring that out, and if, might I suggest, find somebody who doesn't have have as many followers. Somebody who only has one viewer.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now, especially Just Chatting.
Thank you for the follow, chat.
Blast someone with
I
support.
appreciate it. I get hit with 25 Dr. Peppers when you follow. So you can also spend some channel points and throw 50 more. But with that in mind, I am going to, if Discord, I need to plug that. So I join the Discord if you want to be a part of that chat decides stream goal, because we reached that. So join the Discord, and I will set up a thing for you guys, like a suggestion thing for you guys to decide what you think will be fun, and we'll get the ones that have the most like similar answers, and then we'll have it put it to a vote. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm super excited for that. And then the karaoke stream, I will make sure to plan that karaoke stream. It'll probably be on a Sunday. So look forward to that too. So without further ado, have you found someone?
Yeah, I tried to message you in their chat, they didn't reply, so that's probably not the best one.
All right. So while you're still finding that out, I also have a Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter if you want to see updates and such. I also have a YouTube channel, so go follow me on YouTube, and then you too can get to see all of the past VOD episodes and also my YouTube short content. Let me plug that. What do you mean? Oh, that's the wrong one. See, we here at the VOD are extremely professional. Can't you tell?
Oh, shit. I think you should choose someone actually.
All right, I can.
Do you want to just raid the one that's gonna be on the VOD next week actually?
Sure.
I think that's fine. Yep.
So with that in mind, my name is Val. That is our little Phantom Gojo Fame Boy. I just hit clip instead of raid channel. And this has been a wonderful guest, Shirayuki Ren. So please.
Wait, who are we rating?
We're rating Abbott Internal. So ABBOT.
Okay, Abbott's Internal.
Yes. So ABBOT. INTENTER. I don't know, man. That.
Okay. I think I got it.
Wunderbar. So with that in mind, please join us next time. And with that in mind, I will see you guys later. Also, go follow, and go support Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah, go do that. All right. I love you all.
Come drink with me later.
Yeah. And if you guys want to get together in the VOD Discord server and watch Nun Piece, go do that as well. Okay. Bye-bye.
Shotguns are cheating.
Wait, dang it!
Did I
post a clip instead?
I love you.
Right. I'm sorry. It won't allow you to put links. Sorry.
That club.
Yeah,
I got another raid. What?
Yeah.
It's going so fast. I can't see shit.
I copied the wrong link.
Is Valentine. They've been saying they've been wanting to like do like interviews and stuff with Project Hysteria.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah. All right, hey guys, thank you for the follows. I can't see who's following me right now. Jen, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm gonna see who else followed me just real quick.
That was really embarrassing.
Because I feel bad if I don't say all your names.
I wish I could delete my own comment.
All right, I'll talk to you later, honey.
All right, talk to you later, babe. All right, thank you, Hayden, for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. Okay,
Childhood.
we're getting closer to our goal of 2200 guys, which